Proud Cincinnati was once dubbed the Queen of the West, and when it comes to sports you can see why, with 7 top-class venues and 2 major league teams. This week, tennis takes centre stage with the Western and Southern Open. It's the 7th of the Masters 1000 events, following hard on from Montreal, where current baseline king Novak Djokovic swept a season record 5th Masters crown, dispensing with the informed Mardy Fish in the final.
The season was more than great. It was fantastic, and it still is going. So I have no intention of stopping here. I still have a great desire and great motivation to win every single match that I play on.
It's a great week. Making the finals of a Masters 1000 event is a great result for anyone, and so I'll take that out of it. I'll take knowing that I can get back there again and play well at a high level against a guy who's having one of the best years of all time. Played him down to the wire, and like I said, it's very tough to get there, and so it's obviously a bummer to lose in that spot, but a great result for me.
As the first round concluded on Tuesday, the man Djokovic beat in the semi-final both at Wimbledon and in Canada, Joel Wilfried Tsonga, was in action. The Frenchman took on former top tenor Marin Cilic of Croatia. Tsonga seemed well recovered from the injury, which forced him to retire in Montreal, dropping just 4 points on his serve as he romped to the first set. With Tsonga's serve seemingly impregnable, the pressure was mounting on the young Croatian as he double-faulted 6 times. Tsonga finally ran away with a victory easier than the 6-3, 6-4 scoreline suggested. Over on the grandstand, Serbia's Janko Tipsarevic, who has just broken into the world's top 20 for the first time, had an intriguing battle against Edouard Roger Vasselin. After winning the first set to love, Tipsarevic lost the second 6-3 as the match went down to the wire, but it came good to clinch the third set in the tie-break. On court 3, another Frenchman was in action. World number 10, Gilles Simon, faced a tricky encounter against Austria's Jürgen Melzer. There was nothing to split these two in the first, as it went with serve all the way down to the tie-break. Melzer proved the sharper of the two as he won the first set. Simon didn't make the same mistake in the second, breaking Melzer early before powering himself back into the match. 1 set all, but the tide had definitely turned in favour of the Frenchman. There was nothing to split them in the third set, both players playing some great tennis. If anything gave Simon the edge, it was the 57 unforced errors that Melzer made during the match. Ultimately, Simon forced the inevitable break to win 6-7, 6-3, 7-5 and clinch his place in the second round, where he'll face Tipsarevic. American John Isner had a tough battle with Radek Stepanek, who won recently in Washington. In a match dominated by serve and with very few breaks, the first 2 sets were tied before the Czech squeezed himself to match point in the third set tie-break.
Radek Stepanek gets the better of John Isner in one of the biggest battles of the week thus far.
Watch later when we'll bring you what could be a classic, Roger Federer against Juan Martín del Potro.